Alright, hello everyone, here we are. We are in the XIII-10 We just met up with Hope from the first game.
How long has it been? 5 years? You two haven't changed at all.
I hope not. And here we are, meeting in ruins again.
Ruins are places where memories gather like dust. So many layers of time. Probably the easiest place for a paradox to occur.
Indeed. Alright, what are you doing, Hope? Let's talk to you.
They put the future in our hands. We're in a position to build a society based on human technology. No longer subject to the whim of the foul sea. That's the gift we've been given.
Alright, let's talk to you.
Guests of yours, Director? Watch your step in there.
Thank you.
Isn't the Academy a research institute? Why do you need so many soldiers? Without the foul sea around, we have to be able to protect ourselves. And that means guns.
The time distortions spawn hostile creatures. Until we can resolve the paradox, we need military force to repel threats. These armed patrols are essential for our safety.
That makes sense. It's over here.
Under your nose, Kupo!
Ah, so there is.
Come on, Mom.
There you go. Got some Gishel greens. Perfect. People are running over and they're like, hey, what the hell is that?
I hope my baby's doing okay all alone.
Why'd you leave your baby all alone? That's not good.
Seem to, you know, I wish you'd said where and when you were from the last time we met.
It's hard to believe it's really been 10 years. So much time has passed.
After meeting with me again, I hope seems lost in memories. What should we talk about? Talk about the ruins. Talk about lightning. Talk about snow. Talk about Saz. Saz doesn't get enough love. Let's talk about Saz.
I wonder how Saz and little Dodge are doing.
We've been out of touch. Saz took Dodge to live on Grand Pulse, and he was flying airships the last I heard. Then suddenly they both disappeared. I searched everywhere but never found them.
Look at us. All gone our separate ways.
Yes. And I can't tell you how much it means to have you here now. Saz and Snow may have set off on different paths, but I've started to think that, in the end, we're all headed towards the same goal.
We should investigate different. Our database is limited.
You're still marked, so what else do we talk about?
I'm glad to see you're doing well, Sarah.
Alright, let's talk about snow.
So, Hope, have you heard anything from Snow?
Nothing, I'm sorry to say. Not a single word. Not since he left on his mission.
No sign of him for 10 whole years? Sounds like we're not the only ones traveling through time.
You might be right. Considering Snow's uncanny ability to find trouble, he's almost certainly aware of these temporal aberrations. I wonder how the others are doing.
Let's talk about lightning.
Hope, do you still think my sister is trapped inside that crystal pillar?
I always had doubts, and it wasn't just me. Saz had them as well.
Really? Saz too?
Yes. He couldn't believe that lightning would just up and leave Sarah like that. After all, she was the one who said we shouldn't face things alone, that we should stick together. It's been 10 years already.
Let's talk about the ruins.
This is some kind of ancient city, right?
The city of Padra, or so we believe. It was the center of a great kingdom built by a nation known as the Farseers.
The Farseers? You're telling me there used to be enough of them to build this entire town?
According to our research, we believe they constituted an entire nation. A polity that was ruled by a Cirrus.
Can you see me now? Standing here in this place.
So this nation, Padra? Their leader was the Cirrus, right?
Yes. The Cirrus would read the fates, see the future, and guide her country.
Yule.
This place is off limits to the public. Even authorized personnel need a permit for access.
Here,
Thanks.
you've traveled through time. I suppose it's not surprising you know about these things. The power to rule was passed down from one Cirrus to the next. She was always called Yule.
If they could read time, why did they die out? Surely they could see the danger coming and do something to avoid it.
No, they were destroyed because they could see the future.
Why?
The Cirrus Yule foresaw the future destruction of this city. Some citizens wanted to try to avert the disaster. Others felt that they should simply abandon their homes and run. A few fell into despair and took their own lives. The divided populace clashed. The nation was torn apart by civil war.
Being able to see the future is awfully dangerous. It can mess with people's heads.
Tell me about it. The nation fell apart, and the survivors fled into the wildlands, avoiding contact with others.
Huh. So you know the story.
Oh! Come on, Director Hope! I want to show them! It's okay to show them, isn't it?
This way. Here. This is what lies at the heart of our paradox. The Oracle Drive. We've been giving it careful study.
But how did you...
Wait. You know of these devices?
Oh, well, yeah, I've heard of them. In books and stuff.
The Oracle Drive appears to be some kind of recording apparatus from ancient times. We've excavated a number of the devices. However, the recordings depict things that cannot be possible. Perhaps you should see for yourselves.
This is how it works.
The device was excavated from an ancient part of the ruins. We used carbon dating methods to determine age. The device and the recording stored within are several centuries old.
But it shows lightning.
Someone in the past recorded this vision of the future. Perhaps it was the Cirrus Yule herself. What we're concerned about, however, is this. You'll have to excuse the image quality. Yes, I think so. We need to conduct further analysis to be certain.
Is it broken?
No. We've tested both device and data, and everything is nominal. Yet, when we try to view the recording, we get this. Perhaps it's not the recording that's broken. It's the immediate space-time in which we are located.
You mean it could be the paradox? Because the surrounding space-time is twisted, that might be directly affecting the device. So, if the paradox is eliminated, space-time will return to normal. Then we could see the prophecy and find out where my sister is.
Yes, I believe so.
Right.
Here.
An artifact.
This object serves as a key, is that right? We try to make it work ourselves, but with no success.
Yeah, we can use that to travel across time.
Then you may have it. I think it'll be far more useful to you than us. Here.
We got a hollow artifact. It doesn't have a hole in its
During
stomach.
the years that passed as we traveled outside time and space, Hope had devoted himself to his research, trying to unlock the mystery of the paradox. If the gates are the cause of the puzzle, they might also be the key to unlocking it. But I wonder, am I getting closer? Will I find lightning in the end?
Time to find that gate.
It was in the ruins.
Alright, now we get a chance to explore. Alright, what's up here? Nothing. Alright, that was exciting. What are you doing?
You understand why I wanted to show you the Oracle Drive?
I think I do. You've been looking for lightning too all this time.
Yes. It's not much of a clue, but I thought you should see it all the same. And I wanted you to see how far we've come.
Hope has been analyzing the Oracle Drive and the images that appear to be lightning. What should I ask him? Tell us about the Padra ruins. How does the Oracle Drive work? Who was the Seers? Do you know of Valhalla? I want to know about these ruins. Tell me more.
Tell us about these ruins. What have you learned about Padra so far?
We're still excavating, gathering clues, and putting things together. But Padra was likely founded before the War of Transgression.
And that was what? 680 years ago?
Yes. We've actually found records in an Oracle Drive that describe the conflict. The Seeress gazed into the future and saw a war that would occur after her own nation was destroyed. We've still barely scratched the surface here.
Interesting. Alright, what do you have to say, Alyssa?
I think I'm a bit jealous of you, Sarah. You can travel to the past or the future, and if you find somewhere you like, you can just stay there.
Huh. I've never thought of it like that. I've been so focused on finding my sister.
Well, of course you are.
Hello, Junior Geezy 502. Welcome to the stream.
They found traces of what looks like a large-scale battle in these ruins. They uncovered piles of bones that were all scratched up.
They must have been fighting monsters too.
The thing is, the scratch marks suggested they were inflicted by people.
Well, that's scary. They were cannibals. The Farseers were cannibals. Proven.
I moved to Pulse when I was just a kid. I don't remember much, if anything, about life on Cocoon.
I don't remember much about life on Cocoon either.
I'm collecting parts for my computer terminal. If you've got any, I'd be happy to buy them from you. What I really want to get my hands on is the battery used for one of the older models, like the kind they used on Cocoon. It wasn't a very popular model, so the parts are scarce. I saw it in a store window once. I got excited and ran in, but it turned out that the item had already been bought.
The Yash's Massif 10AF excavation worker Cole enjoys collecting retro electronic gadgets, and there's a particular battery model from 10 years ago he'd love to get his hands on. Although it no longer exists in this time, such an item might have been sucked into a space-time vortex, and if so, Mog would just have to Moogle, or Mog would be just the Moogle to find it.
Really? You'll help me try and find the battery? It might be an impossible task. I already called every store in the book with no luck. But if you say you can get your hands on it, I'll believe you. Thanks for doing this. You want to know what I'll be using it for? I'm a collector. I want to get my hands on all the retro electronics I can.
Alright.
maybe he has enough water in his bowl.
So that side quest can't be completed in this time, I don't think.
This incident can soon be forgotten.
You're friends of the director, right? Don't let me get in the way of your investigation.
Alright, so where are we headed? To that gate. Aha! Alright. Ah, you should. Type 0 was pretty good. I liked it. It wasn't this big revolutionary game to me that all the news articles were recording.
Ideas and inspirations at night.
But it was fun. I enjoyed it. A giant Kubo mascot costume? So does
You're
Wintrig.
famous. People say that you're quite the swordsman. Do you care to prove that you're as good as they say? I recently received an urgent request from one of the labs at the Academy. They need a fang from a behemoth as soon as possible for a project they're working on. They don't want just any fang, though. They need one that's in pristine condition. Unfortunately, with the military's current weapons, there's no possible way to take down a monster of that size without ruining its fang in the process. Now that you know the situation, if you happen to come across any, would you mind sharing them with me? I know it's a lot to ask, but it would help me out so much.
Sure. The XIII-2 10AF. The researcher labs has asked Academy Security Officer Brenda to help them, or to bring them a behemoth fang, and she needs your help. The problem is that the fang has to be in pristine condition, and it would doubtless be damaged if anyone tries to use military weapons against the beast.
Thank you. I appreciate this. If you're as good as they say, this should be easy. Once the Academy gets their hands on an adequate sample, they're going to use it to research all sorts of things, such as the monster's biology and evolutionary background.
Yes. What's this person talking about?
There's a considerable time-space distortion up ahead.
Alright, well, let's go fuck with it then. What's that red thing up there? Looks rude. Use a hollow artifact to activate the gate and step into the flow of time? Why, yes. Yes, I will.
Here. This must be the gate Hope was talking about.
Maybe. Yeah? What?
There's something on your mind.
Yeah, well, sure, but it's just personal stuff.
Noel seems troubled about something. He says it's personal. How should I respond? Bothered by the Moogle? I won't ask then. Is it about the Cirrus? Is it about the Oracle Drive? Bothered by the Moogle.
It's the Moogle. He really bothers you, huh?
Is it that obvious? I look at his strange little face and I can't help but worry. I mean, what now?
This face isn't strange. It's totally cute.
Totally cute. I'd go for unique.
You shouldn't make fun of me, Kubo.
Something had been bothering Noel. And it had been ever since we heard the story about the Padre Cirrus Yule. But, of course, he wasn't the only one who was troubled. Was it really lightning I saw in the flickering images of the prophecy? The only way to find out is to go through this portal and solve the paradox.
Hey, I got a potion. Hey, look at that. We unlocked Arba 200 AF. That is 200 years, or 190 years ahead of where we are now. Let's take a look.
Ever, Grand Pulse, a land that bears the scars of ancient war, where flakes of crystal gather and shift like sand in the desert. The Academy has restricted access to this place because it is the homeland of the two heroines who turned to Crystal and held Cocoon safe in the sky. It is a land that now, 200 years later, has been swallowed into a rift between time and space.
Alright, let's stop by and take a look at what this place is all about.
What's happening? The world is falling apart.
Is this a future where everything has been destroyed? Or is it a distant past before the world has even come into being?
Space-time has doubled and twisted on itself. The past and future are tangled together as one, Kupo.
The paradox is affecting space-time itself.
Right. And we have to find out what's causing this.
Oh man.
Whoever it was that created the paradoxes, did they really want an empty, dead world?
In a world abandoned by the Fal'Cie, the ones who were left behind craved nothingness, an empty world.
Where did you hear that?
It's just an old fairy tale.
You gotta remember, it's just Noel. What? Where are you going?
Go, Mom,
For Sarah, it would be a new fairy tale. Alright, let's examine this. What's this?
It's like a maze. A crossroads within the paradox itself.
In this space-time, the past and future intersect. I bet if we solve all these puzzles, we could dissolve the current paradox.
Now you're thinking, Kupo.
Alright. To escape this temporal rift, you must restore the bonds between the crystals of the same shape and color. If you press and hold A while on a tile that holds a crystal, a shining line will be drawn along your subsequent path, simply moving to the crystal of the same shape and color to connect them. The shape and color of the crystals will continuously change, so careful timing is essential. Once all the crystals have been connected, oh, I hate these ones. Ah, if you remember, we were here in the first game. But it's slowly being uncovered. Ah, there's Seethe here. Hello, Seethe. Let's fight. Chon-chons. Seekers. At least I got the same monsters from that area. Yeah, did 1,000 damage. That's pretty good.
Nicely done.
We did it!
I got a painkiller for that. Alright, cool. What's down here? Sorry guys, we're not gonna fight right now, just because I want to explore a bit. Hey, look, there's Bhakti! I never did go back and repair Bhakti. There's Chocolina.
Did you come to check out my chocotastic selection of goods?
Sure.
I really hope to see you back here soon.
Oh, could sworn there's a treasure over here. Is it up there? Oh no, it's back there. Alright. What do I got back there? Is that a Moogle toss thing? Can't toss the Moogle right now. Excuse me, guys. There we go, I got a map of Eoba. Hello, Bhakti. Oh, we can't go in this building anymore. I did get a Vision's Gate seal. We haven't fought these yet. These are yellow versions of the little blue guys. Cleons. There's 5 of them. Oh, pains in the ass. And you're dead. Alright. Oh, I got one of them as a reward. Alright. That one is a synergist. Cool. What do you know? Resist fire. You know, bravery. You might be worth bringing along then. Huh. Anyway. Oh yeah, we gotta give him a name. Or her. Monster name. You are Danica. Alright. Welcome along, Danica. Let's do one more of these paradox things before I'm done for today.
Come on, Mom.
These temporal rifts make me hate everything. Connect the crystals, okay. There you go. Resolve the anomaly. fucker. You fucker. Yeah, look at that, I did it. I'm the best. Anomaly resolved. And look at that. Jesus Christ. Okay, give me a sec. Steam crashes again. Right near the end of my stream again, too. That's weird. Give me a sec. Not entirely sure why that happens right after anomalies, but not just XIII-2, but Steam itself just crashes. And we're gonna see if I can hopefully repair that. Hopefully, thankfully this game has an autosave function. Let's skip by the story so far.
Fantasy XIII-2, the story so far.
Kupo! We have to figure out the labyrinth.
You'll be sure to arrive in the future you want. This must be the eclipse.
You know what this is?
Alright, let's try that again. Oh, no, I don't want that.
Ever Grand.
We're gonna see. Alright, let's try that again. We know how to solve these ones now. They're just Mionectons and Nectons. What? Why was there two Bhaktis there? That was weird. Oh, that little shit just teleported. Alright, let's try this again.
Another head scratcher.
There we go. Problem solved. Let's do the next one. Again. I'm not entirely sure how this is resolving an anomaly, but you know. Alright, well the game hasn't crashed yet, so that's a good sign. There we go, we cleared up a little more of the area. And we got another fragment. Alright, so this time everyone, I'm going to be stopping the stream. That should be the a good place to end. I'm going to save our game here. But I want to say, oh, actually you know what, first I'll go use my crystal points because I got a lot here. Let's do that first. And our Crystarium expanded. Excellent. Let's get the ATB gauge up a level. There we go. Yeah, learn Firaga. Excellent. I learned Imperil. Also excellent. And Esena. There we go. Not enough CP. Okay. Let's go to you. And we got you to get Commando. There we go. We'll give you the ATB gauge. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now, because of that, we will go to outfits. Sarah leveled up, so we're swapping her over to this outfit, the White Mage. And Noel's going to be the Black Mage. And Mog is going to be a cat. Look at that. See? Now this is what outfit we got on now. Alright, now we're going to save our game. We'll be done for today. Yeah. Thank you for viewing, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow with more FF13-2. Hopefully the game will crash less after I complete anomalies, but you know how these things are. Have a good one. I'll see you later.